Hello, everyone. Welcome to Celsius 233, your go-to place for fiction book summaries. Today, we will immerse ourselves in Deception Point by Dan Brown. Deception Point, a political thriller by Dan Brown, was published in 2001. Set in the high-stakes worlds of politics, science, and intelligence, the novel explores the repercussions of a startling discovery that has the potential to reshape global power dynamics. Combining high-tech intrigue with themes of trust and deception, Brown creates a tale of suspense and conspiracy, all underscored by his meticulous research into NASA, the military-industrial complex, and scientific advancements. Plot summary. In the barren wilderness of the Arctic tundra, geologist Charles Brophy encounters a chilling fate as two armed strangers coerce him into transmitting a false radio message. Shortly after, he and his sled dogs are brutally dispatched, their deaths the prelude to a sinister chain of events. Elsewhere, Rachel Sexton, an intelligence analyst with the National Reconnaissance Office, receives an urgent summons from President Zachary Herney. Estranged from her father, Senator Sedgwick Sexton, a presidential contender campaigning against government waste, Rachel is drawn into a world where personal loyalties and professional duties collide. The president reveals a discovery with earth-shattering implications, a meteorite embedded in Arctic ice containing fossils of extraterrestrial life. This find promises to solidify public support for NASA, whose reputation has been tarnished by recent failures, and boost Herney's re-election campaign. Skeptical yet intrigued, Rachel is dispatched to verify the discovery alongside a team of experts, including Michael Toland, a renowned oceanographer, and Corky Marlinson, a sharp-witted astrophysicist. At the Arctic Research Station, the team marvels at the meteorite and the evidence supporting its extraterrestrial origins. However, their enthusiasm is tempered by anomalies that come to light. Toland observes inconsistencies in the ice core, and further investigation raises the possibility that the discovery has been tampered with. The truth begins to emerge as the team uncovers evidence suggesting the meteorite was artificially placed in the ice, a revelation that could have catastrophic consequences for the credibility of NASA and the president. Before they can act, the team becomes the target of a highly trained military unit, Delta Force, whose mission is to eliminate any threat to the deception. Utilizing advanced technology, the operatives hunt Rachel and her colleagues with unrelenting precision. The scientists narrowly escape a deadly ambush, their resourcefulness and determination the only things keeping them alive as they flee across the treacherous Arctic landscape. The chilling realization dawns that the conspiracy reaches the highest levels of power. Meanwhile, Senator Sexton capitalizes on NASA's vulnerabilities, weaving his campaign around the promise of cutting government waste. Gabrielle Ash, his ambitious personal assistant, discovers troubling evidence linking Sexton to illegal campaign contributions from private aerospace companies eager to see NASA dismantled. Torn between loyalty and moral obligation, Gabrielle finds herself entangled in a dangerous game as she contemplates exposing the truth. Rachel, Toland, and Corky manage to escape the Arctic, but their ordeal is far from over. In Washington, they piece together the puzzle and uncover the orchestrator of the scheme, William Pickering, the enigmatic director of the NRO. Pickering's motivations are revealed as a ruthless calculation to strengthen national security by redirecting NASA's resources to military control. His manipulation of the meteorite discovery was a ploy to sway public opinion and justify this shift. As Pickering's web of deception begins to unravel, the Delta Force closes in on Rachel and her allies for a final confrontation. Tension mounts as the group races against time to expose the truth. Their efforts culminate in a dramatic standoff aboard Toland's research vessel, where the conspirators' actions are broadcast to the world. The revelations vindicate NASA, tarnish Senator Sexton's campaign, and expose the extent of the corruption at play. The fallout reshapes the political and scientific landscapes. NASA regains its footing, bolstered by public sympathy and newfound support for its mission. Senator Sexton's ambitions are shattered as the revelations of his illicit dealings erode his public image. Amidst the chaos, Rachel finds solace and strength in her bond with Toland, their shared ordeal forging a connection that offers hope for the future. The winds of the Arctic, once shrouded in secrecy, now carry the promise of renewal and integrity. That's it for now, but don't stop here. Dan Brown has more stories waiting for you. Check them out in the description or on Celsius 233. Remember, while our summaries capture the essence, they can never replace the full experience of reading the book. If this summary intrigued you, consider diving into the complete story, buy the book, and immerse yourself in Dan Brown's original work. Bye-bye, take care, have fun.